Hi yoga friends and non-yoga friends. Perhaps you're peeking in for the first time, trying to understand what this is all about. I hope it finds each and every one of you well and in good spirits. There's a strong correlation between keeping your energy high and our bodies well. Don't lose sight of that. And that also requires leaning into the opportunity to learn more about Santosha, contentment, right where we are with the situation we're offered, finding ourselves at peace versus trying to manipulate. The more we try to manipulate and change this, it's sort of like beating our heads against the wall. It just creates more frustration. So we find new ways to be content. We pause and take the time to get on our yoga mat. We're going to work on opening our hearts here to being open and receptive to what is being offered to us as a community, as a world. And not just an individual journey, but we're all in this together. So let's all be content together. Let's find new ways to reach out, new ways to get grounded, new ways to be happy with the situation that's offered to us. Santosha, one of the niyamas of the Yoga Sutras. Look it up. It's worth the read. I am going to correlate to a playlist today. It's gratitude. It's called Gratitude Roots. It's on my Spotify playlist. I will try and work a link into the description. It was kind of hard for me to do on YouTube, but you'll probably be able to find it on Facebook. So let's get ready. Find your way to your mat. I've got my toilet paper, AKA blocks, all ready to practice with. It works very well. See you in a minute. As I'm getting settled, find your way to tabletop, cat-cow. If you're turning on the playlist, give it a moment or two. Settle into your breath, lengthening out the inhales and the exhales. Maybe you find a little action through your hips, shifting a little left and right. Deepening and expanding your rib cage as you draw the breath in. Contracting as you empty and create more space with that breath. Maybe you shift the hips side to side. Warm up the shoulders, kind of bring some circles. And then switch directions. You get swanky. There's no one behind you or in front of you wondering, what are they doing? Typically doesn't happen in a yoga class anyway. So turn your fingers out to the left and to the right. Let's press into the palms, round through the spine. Think kind of angry cat. And then drop the chest through. Keep the spine neutral. And then press away, dome, expand, shoulder blade to shoulder blade. Drop the chest through. Moving through your scapula versus your hips and your abdomen. Push away. Drop through. Press 4. And lower. 3. And lower. 2. Lower. 1 more. Drop the chest. Curl the toes, sit back on the heels, bring your hands to prayer. Let's set an intention for our practice. An intention that does allow us, enable us to find contentment. Perhaps just a simple intention of, I will be content. I will find joy in this situation. I will find something new. I will find bright sunlight. Hearts full. Shouting out to the universe, we are ready to practice, we're ready to move our bodies, we've shown up. Inhale for Om. Om. Drop your chin towards your fingertips. Seal your intention and gratitude into your practice and seal it into your soul. And then open your eyes, lift your head, transition hands back to the mat. Go ahead and start that playlist if you're ready. Curl the toes, lift the hips, press back to down dog. Let's warm up the hamstrings a bit, pedaling left and right. Fire through your hands, spread the fingers nice and wide. Shift forward to plank pose. Exhale, hips lift. Press back, heels lower, down dog. Heels do not have to touch the earth. Round up, shift forward to plank pose. Your choice here, you can drop the knees back down for tabletop or stay in plank pose. Lower the chest, move the scapula, press away, dome through the shoulder shoulders, broaden across the back of the shoulder blades. Drop the chest, push away, drop forward, press away, tailbone back, core strong, drop, push away, drop, push away and hold. Walk your feet a little bit wide, left and right. Press into the palms, and then shift to the right, shift to the left, shift to the right, and come to center, through to the left. Now to center, we're even. Walk the toes back to traditional. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. Step walk, hop to the front of the mat. Lengthen partway with your inhale, lower with the exhale. Press into the feet, rise high. Exhale, forward fold, surrender to the earth. Grab your block of choice. Flat back stretch on the inhale. Lift through the navel. Exhale, lower. Flat back stretch again on the inhale. Squeeze inward on your block. Exhale, lower. Fingertips behind the head. Lift for the inhale. This is optional. Hands can stay on the shin. Stay strong through the legs to protect the lower back. And think a little cat-cow here. Won't be much movement. Inhale. Exhale, collapse in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come in. Lower the hands to the earth. Rise back tall again. Exhale, open up to a back bend. Inhale, lift through the center. Exhale, forward fold all the way to the earth. Lift and lengthen with the inhale. Set your block to the side. Step back, plank pose. Left foot, right foot. Knees to the earth. Chest, chin, hover. Slide through the cobra with the breath in. Exhale, lower back down. Press into the palms. Lift up to tabletop. Press back to child's pose. And then reach your hands back by your feet, glance up. Turn your fingers to the back of your mat. Lift through the hips, open through the heart. Tops of the feet grounded and strong, shins over. Give me an inhale. Exhale, heels lower. Inhale, return to tabletop. Curl the toes, lift the hips, press back to down dog. Return to plank pose. Keep the core strong and engaged, tailbone back. Lower the chest towards the thumbs, push dome. Lower, press to dome. Lower, press to dome. Lower, and press. 2, press. 1, push away, take an inhale, exhale, hips lift, press back down dog. Inhale, lift your heels, exhale, bend your knees, transition to the front. Flat back stretch again with the inhale, lower to the exhale. Press to the earth, rise through the sun. Exhale, forward fold to the mat. Take your block. Back between the thighs. Flat back stretch again on the inhale. Spine is long. Shift your weight towards the toes. Exhale, lower. Let that softness come to the knees. Flat back stretch, inhale. Tailbone reaches long. Exhale, lower back down. Flat back stretch. Option to hold here and take kind of a little cat-cow action. Or fingertips behind the ears. Lift cow. Round in. Inhale to lift. Exhale, round in. And lift. Round in. One more to lift. Round in. Fingers to the earth. Rise tall. Reach high. Open up cactus arms bright. Come through the center. Inhale. Exhale. Forward fold all the way to the mat. Lock to the side. Step the right foot back. Left foot follows plank pose, knees, chest, chin, hover. Slide through, cobra is the inhale. Exhale to lower. Tabletop and child's pose. Fingertips back by the toes, lift the chest off the thighs, thumbs out to the left and to the right, lift through the hips, open through the heart. This feels too intense to you, keep the hips to the heels. And just find expansion across the front part of the body. Engage through the legs. Reach through the sternum. Hips lower. Return to tabletop. Toes curl, hips lift, press back down dog. Right leg up behind you with an inhale. Right foot forward in between the hands with the exhale. Anjalayasana is the breath in. Hook your thumbs, take a side stretch. Inhale through the center, hook your thumbs, stretch the other direction. Inhale through the center, exhale, hands to the mat. Come to the knife edge of the front foot, knife edge of the back foot. Reach your right arm up to the sky. Bend the elbows, fingertips behind the ears. Roll the heart up to the sky. Keep a nice connection here. Slide that scapula towards the spine. Ankles are strong. Release, go up. Hands to the earth. Step forward. Exhale, lower. Root to rise, come high. Forward fold, surrender. Lengthen again. Right foot back. Left foot follows. Shift forward, knees, chest, chin, hover. Slide to cobra. And this time lower all the way down to the earth. Shalabhasana locust pose. Take cactus arms. Inhale, lift up. Try to keep your toes together. Lift through the chest, back is strong. 3, 2, 1 is the inhale, lower to tap for the exhale. Lift back up, lower to tap. Lift and lower. 2 more lift, 1 to lower. Last one to hold again. 4, 3, really work the energy inward in the shoulders. Belly down, legs strong. Breath in, exhale, palms to the earth. Inhale to plank pose this time. Exhale, down dog. Reset the breath in. Lion's breath out. Left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Anjalayasana. Inhale, reach up. Hook the thumbs off of that thumb on top. Lengthen with the inhale. Stretch into the back knee with the exhale. Come through the center. Stretch away from the bent knee. Inhale the center. Exhale, hands to the mat. Lift the right knee. Turn the toes to the left. Knife edge of the front foot. Knife edge of the back foot. You should feel this nice stretch in the IT band on the right side. Top of the hip on the left. Bend the elbow, fingertips behind the ears. Lift the elbow high. Turn the heart high. 3, 2, 1. Reach the arm up with the breath in. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, step to the front of the mat. Exhale to fold. Rise up. Forward fold. Lengthen again with the inhale. Hands to the mat, left foot. Exhale, right foot. Inhale. Knees, chest, chin. Exhale, hover. Cobra. And lower. Airplane arms this time. Knuckles can be down, palms can be up, knuckles can float. Lift up, hold here. 3. Hold 2. Hold 1. Breath in, lower to top. Lift in, lower to top. Lift in and lower. Lift to lower. 2 more, lift and lower. Last one, hold again. Palms pressing upward, belly down. Reach through your toes. Open through the heart. Take an inhale, exhale, lower. Palms by the armpits. Press up to plank. Empty it out, down dog. Deep breath in, lion's breath out. And repeat that, deep breath in, lion's breath out. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, transition, front of the mat. Lengthen, inhale, lower to the exhale. Press to the feet, rise high. Send gratitude, reach ankle to fingertip, bring the ribs in. And then surrender to right where you are, as you are. Lengthen, inhale. Exhale, step back, plank pose. Listen up, knees, chest, chin, hover. Cobra or press into up dog. Listen up. Curl the toes, chaturanga. Push to plank, exhale, down dog. In through the nose, lion's breath out through the mouth. And repeat in. Lion's breath, empty it out. High to the heels again. Exhale, bend the knees. Hop, lengthen in. Exhale to lower. Press to rise, inhale. Exhale, fold. Lengthen again with a breath. Hands to the mat, plank. Take an inhale. Knees, chest, chin, hover. Up dog or cobra, you choose. Return to chaturanga. Press up to plank. Empty, down dog. Wipe it clean in. Empty out that energy that isn't lifting you up. Fill up. Let it go. Fill up. Surrender it out. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, knees low. Transition, lengthen in. Lower. Press to rise. Forward fold. Lengthen again in. Exhale, step or hop it back. Pause and plank. Knees, chest, chin, hover. Up dog or cobra. Return to chaturanga. Press up to plank. Empty it out, down dog. And then walk your hands to the back of the mat. Take your peace fingers, hook around the big toes, lengthen with the inhale. Elbows draw out. Active through the arms and the shoulders. Active down through the feet. Lift through the sits bones. Weight towards the toes. Shake your head. Loosen it up. And perhaps nod. Invite it in. And then release the bind with the inhale. Low to the exhale. Rise tall. High. Fingertip to ankle. Exhale, forward fold. Lengthen again, part way. Exhale, transition to down dog. Little core work. Find your inhale and your exhale. Shift to plank. Right leg leads. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Bring it out to the side. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back in. 3, 2, 1. Right toes to the earth. Left leg lifts. 3, 2, 1. Bring it out to the side. 3, 2, 1. Left toe in. 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Now push off your toes. Shift your shoulders forward. Dome. See how high you can lift the heels, how high you can get to the tips of the toes. Press into the palms. Scoop through the navel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to neutral. Hips lift. Press back. Down dog. Inhale. Lift your heels. Exhale. Bend the knees. Step, walk, hop to the front. Chair pose. Hips go low. Heart gets high. Open up cactus arms. Reach back, interlace the hands, lift through the heart. Draw the shoulders open. Stay in your chair. Tailbone lowers, weight towards the heels, light towards the toes. Just use this to expand across the front of the chest. Reach your arms up with an inhale. Take a twist. Rotate back, exhale. Through center in. The other direction, exhale back. Through center in. And right side again. Through center in. And left side again. Through center in. Exhale, forward fold. Lengthen again in. Exhale, step or hop it back. Chaturanga to the mat. Cobra or up dog for your back bend. Exhale, down dog. Clear breath in. And lion's breath out. Right leg up with the inhale, bend the knees, stack the hip open on the exhale. Pause here. Balance out with the right shoulder, the right hand. Straighten the leg out. Step it through, Anjalayasana. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Reach back again, interlace the fingers. Whoops. Lift through the heart. Hold through the inhale. Hold through the exhale. Reach your arms up with the breath in. Exhale, fingertips to the earth. Pull back, Ardha Hanumanasana. Big cat-cow here. Inhale the cow. Exhale, angry cat. Inhale the cow. Exhale, angry cat. Neutral spine, foot down, knee over the ankle. Sweep the arms up. Come up, high crescent pose. Hold through the inhale. Hold through the exhale. Arms open, cactus arms. Fingertips behind the ears, lift through the heart. Big clamshells. We're going to bring our elbows together and see if we can reach to the knee. Lift up, back bend on an inhale. Clamshell in, elbows to the knee, exhale. Lift up with your inhale. Clamshell, elbows to knee on the exhale. Lift up. Exhale, clamshell. Lift up to hold, reach your arms up, hover the left knee, push off the ball of the foot. In this hover, bring your right arm back, left arm forward. Release back through the center. Open the other way. It's a little awkward because you're into that open space. Pause here. Bring the left hand to the sacrum, right arm up and over. It's not normal. It's not the traditional way. We're getting used to that, aren't we? Release the arms into your twist. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fingertips to the earth. Shorten your stance, pyramid pose. Walk your left toes up. Give me an inhale. Think cow pose. And with the exhale, bring your ribs and thighs together. Draw your right hip back, left hip forward. Perhaps the right hand reaches back and binds with the left calf. Perhaps the left hand finds the same. Gaze to the shin, heart strong, breath even. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. You might feel a little wobbly. Release your hands. Fingertips come to your hips. Inhale, come all the way up. Hold it through the exhale. Reach your left arm up with the inhale. Pull part way with the exhale. Draw the right hip back, left hip forward. Left fingertips down to the earth. Right shoulder and ribs lift open. Right hand to the sacrum. Peel your heart upward. Use the core to rotate through the spine. And then exhale, hands to the mat. Step forward. Flat back stretch on your inhale. Lower to the exhale. Hands to the earth. Right foot, left foot. Knees, chest, chin, hover. Up dog or cobra. Return to chaturanga. Press up to plank. Press back, down dog. In through the nose. Lion's breath out through the mouth. Left side, left leg up. Bend the knees, stack the hip open, balance it out. Straighten the leg out, exhale, step it through. Anjalayasana. Reach up with the inhale. Hook your thumbs, cactus the arm, open the arms bright, heart open. 3, 2, 1. Come to center with the inhale. Ardha Hanumanasana with the exhale. Heart lifts, breath in. Exhale to the angry cat. Heart lifts. Exhale to the cat. Heart lifts. Neutral spine, foot, knee. Low lunge, step up. High crescent pose is the inhale. Fingertips behind the ears. Strong in your legs. Make sure you're on your railroad tracks, not a balance beam. Now turn so you can get a little different view. Lift your heart up, inhale. Be mindful, clamshell. Elbows to the knee, exhale. Lift up with the breath in. Clamshell, come together. Lift up. Clamshell. Lift up to hold. Reach the arms up. Hover the knees. Cactus the arms. Reach back up with the inhale. Left arm back, right arm forward. Keep that right knee hovering. Come through to center. Awkward approach, but you can do it. Right arm back, left arm forward. Right hand to the sacrum, left palm up and over. Gaze goes over that right shoulder. You really have to be firm in your feet. You have to be comfortable in your stance. You can lower the right knee all the way down to the mat if you need this, a supportive approach. Release the arms. Inhale, come to center. Fingertips to the earth for the exhale, pyramid pose. Walk your right foot in. Check the alignment of your right toes. If you can, square your hips, shorten your stance. But your right toes just sort of like glide past 12 o'clock towards 1 o'clock. Think cow pose with an inhale and then fold the ribs and thighs together with the exhale, forehead to the shin. If you want to take that bind, reach back. This is when it gets wobbly. This is when your breath starts to begins to get more intense. This is when your thoughts start to question where you are. Start to question why. Versus just surrendering into the breath, surrendering into the pose. Release fingertips to the earth. Soften through the knees, root to the feet, hands to the hips. Inhale, come on up. Hold it through the exhale. Right arm lifts with the breath in. Exhale, fold halfway. I didn't use this last time, but you can add it. Find your block. Use it just for a little elevation. Keep the left hand on the sacrum. Really draw the right ribs under. Left shoulder lifts. Steady breath and steady gaze. And then come back to center. Block to the side. Step forward, front of the mat. Flat back stretch as your inhale. Lower to the exhale. Press to the feet. Rise up tall. Exhale, forward fold, surrender. Lengthen again, inhale. Step the left foot back. Right foot back. Plank pose. Knees, chest, chin to hover. Slide all the way to up dog. Strong through the legs. Thighs float. Lower to chaturanga. Press up to plank. Return down dog. Come back to your knees. Take a little water break if you need one. I do. Find your block. I'm loving the Charmin, although it's making it even more of a protected species because we need to save it for our yoga practice. I'll turn to face you so you can kind of see what I'm doing here. My toes are curled under. Squeeze it in and around the block. Take your right arm over to the left shoulder, left hand over to the right. For those of you who practice with me in Atlanta, Jennifer Smith called these years ago camel droppings, and I'll never forget that, and I use them all the time. But what we want to do here is in this posture, now I'm going to turn back around so you can see the alignment we're working towards. In this posture, your ear, your shoulder, your hips, and your knees stay in alignment. My toes are curled under for support. I'm leaning back, my quads wake up. And then come back, forward, lean back, keep that long line, squeeze in, and forward, lean back, and forward. Two more, lean back, and forward, lean back to hold. Don't cave through the alignment. Keep everything strong and straight. Squeeze in on the block. Tailbone down, heart open. Awareness to your throat. We like to throw our chin back. Let's keep it neutral. Keep that shoulder in line with the ear, line with the shoulder, to the hip, to the knee. Can you go further? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 to center is the inhale. Hips lower. Block to the side. Child's pose if you need a break. Steady it out here. Shift a little left and right. Come back through the center. Plant your palms, curl your toes, step back, plank pose. Deep breath in. Empty it out. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees. Step, walk, hop to the front. Chair pose when you arrive. Hips low, heart high. Long through the sides of the body with the inhale. Hips slow with the exhale. Tailbone tilt. Perhaps you rotate your pinkies in, palms back. Holding your chair pose for strength. Check in, make sure you're not pressing your knees towards one another. While you want that connection of knees aligned with ankles, don't use the push and press of the knees to hold you up. Use your core. Deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale. Free chaturanga. Up dog. Exhale, down dog. Clear the breath in. Lion's breath out. And bring it in. Lion's breath out. Right leg up again. Bend knees, stack the hip open. Perhaps you want to flip your dog, move through molasses. Right foot goes back, left foot lengthened, right arm reaches up. Bring the hand behind the head. We started with this earlier in our practice. Lift through the heart. Elbow reaches up, scapula draws together. Sternum presses higher, left leg strong, left hand strong. Release your right arm. Transition to three-legged dog, right leg up. Bring it through, thread it across. Perhaps you want to take the bind with the foot here, connect the ribs and the thighs. Gaze goes up. You can hold the bind here, or you can extend the leg out, you choose. Heart bright. Gaze underneath that shoulder. We're holding for 3, for 2, and 1. Bring the foot back in. Release it, extend it up to the sky with the inhale. Step it through Anjalayasana. Reach up with the breath. Cactus the arms, bright through the heart. Hook the thumbs, opposite thumb. Take a breath in, find your stretch. Come to center, the other direction, come to center and hold. Heart bright, shoulders draw together. 3, 2, and 1. Ardha Hanumanasana. Pull the hips back. Slide the heel forward. Perhaps you want to float your palms to the sky this time. Squeeze the tips of the scapula together. Think that action with the shoulders like we did on locust pose. Release the hands, lower the foot back down to the earth. Come up, high crescent pose. Cactus the arms, fingertips behind the ears. You know, the first time just isn't enough. The second time is when you really learn that mind-body connection. So here we go. Heart up, elbow and knee. Heart up, elbow and knee. 3 more. Brighter through your heart, elbow and knee. And another, elbow and knee. And I think this is the last one. Hold here. Give me a back bend. Peel the arms, release them to the back wall. Bring those ribs in. Heart bright. Find your back bend. Shoulders from the ears. Steady gaze. Throat chakra flat. Come through to center. Cactus the arms hover. Reach up with your inhale. Traditional twist with the exhale. Come through to center. Open twist with the exhale. Left arm back. Find that bind again. Flip the right palm. Reverse it. Release the hands. Stay in your twist. Reach through to center with the inhale. Pyramid pose. Straighten the leg. Return. High crescent pose. Long pyramid pose, straighten the legs, hand down. Return, high crescent pose. Pyramid pose, straighten the legs. Now shorten your stance. Move it to traditional, draw the right hip back, left hip forward. Now walk your fingers forward. Find that length from fingertip to shoulder, from shoulder to hip. Side body stretch. Read a claw with your fingertips and work the energy away from the fingertips to get the spine long. Ooh, gaze to the toes, removing the roundness out of the spine. Slide your hands back towards your foot. Block can be your friend here. It can go on the inside of the foot. It can go on the outside of the foot. Or it can come to the earth. Take a revolve, Trikonasana. The toilet paper gets a little slippery. That plastic slides. Reach through the right hand or leave the hand on the sacrum. You choose, but work through the core to rotate through the spine. Perhaps you're beginning to figure out, I like twists, and I like balances. breath. And I like to turn my heart upward. Finding joy, finding contentment on ground. Slide your block to the side. Let's transition to a standing split. Let's find balance with that standing split. Perhaps you take the right hand and grab the ankle. Perhaps the left hand follows. Your left leg up to the sky is working to support you as much as the right foot is working to balance. Finding that flexibility in the feet and steady breath. Release both feet to the earth. Flat back stretch as your inhale. Lower to the exhale. Press to the feet, rise up tall. Exhale, forward fold, surrender. Lengthening in, inhale, exhale, step back, plank pose. Knees, chest, chin, hover, hold. Slip through to up dog or cobra. Return to your chaturanga. Press up to your plank. Push back, down dog. Long breath in. Lion's breath out. Left leg lifts up. Bend the knees, stack the hip open. Slow as molasses. Peel yourself to wild thing. Press into that right leg. Bring the left hand behind the head. Elbow bent. Lifting as the shoulder draws in. Right palm strong. Right hip. Right leg strong. Heart open. Bring your gaze towards your third eye, to the crown of your head. Left arm releases. Left hand down, left leg up. Thread that knee through. Hug the thigh into the chin, the thigh into the chest. Perhaps grab the knife edge of the foot to hold it here, or press it open. Threading your head underneath that right arm. Gaze upward again. And slowly bring the heel in, release the foot. Bring that left leg up to the sky. Exhale, step it through, right knee down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, cactus arms. Anjalayasana. We'll do the heart opener this round on this side. Ribs in. Heart bright. Throat back. Release the arms up with the inhale. Come to your crescent pose. Fingertips behind the ears. Heart bright in. Close. Open yourself up. Come inward. Find comfort with your strength, with your breath, moving with the inhale and the exhale. Following, we've got 2 more. And then the last one to hold. Make sure you're strong in your foothold. Draw the tips of the scapula together, elbows out wide, and then just peel the fingers behind you. Pinky fingers come in. Triceps rolling towards the ears. Gaze up to your brows. And then come to center, hover cactus. Reach up, keep that right knee low, left arm back, right arm forward as you twist. Back through the center. Open twist the other direction. Right hand to the sacrum, left hand turns. Stay low in that right leg. Keep turning the heart open. Right knee can lower if you need the support. Strong through the glute. Release the arms, straighten the leg to your twist, inhale. Hold through the exhale. Another breath in. Exhale out. Inhale, long pyramid, exhale. Return, crescent pose. Long pyramid, exhale. Crescent pose. Long pyramid, exhale. Crescent pose. 2 more. Long pyramid. Crescent. Last time go lower to your pyramid pose, shorten your stance. Square the hips. Find the big toe mounds of the feet. Walk your fingers forward. Find the energy to the fingertips. Try to pull the roundness out of the spine. Strong through your right heel. If you can't ground your right heel, shorten your stance. In your mind's eye, feel your hips. Draw the left hip back. Keep reaching the heart, digging through the fingertips. The fingertips pull the sternum beyond the toes. Walk your hands back. Lengthen part way. Block can be your friend. Inside. You can also use the top of your foot. Let's try that. Or keep with your block. Lift to peel. Pulling the ribs under. Releasing the left arm up or keeping it on your sacrum. You choose. Rolling the heart higher. Oh. Stronger through the legs. Give your feet support, give your body the support. 10 fingers to the earth. Standing split. Balancing here. Crown of the head over the toes. Grasp with the ankles. Contentment with your practice. Contentment with the situation. New ways to come inward, time to come inward. Not having to rush to work. While you still probably do work. You don't have to get in the car, you don't have to fight the traffic. You can feel your heart and soul. Inhale, exhale, fold. Rise to root, inhale. Exhale, forward, fold to the earth. If you're listening with me on the playlist, one of my favorite songs, I'll pull you through, you pull me through. Who pulls you through? Knees, chest, chin, hover. Perhaps it's yourself. A dog. Return to chaturanga. Press away the earth. So plank down dog as the exhale. Breath in. Breath in. Return to tabletop. Find your blocks. Toes curl. Camel drops round 2. Left hand first to the shoulder, right palm to the left. Squeeze inward, find that alignment. Ear, shoulder, hip, knee. Keep it straight. Less depth if you collapse in your alignment. You find your place and then come back in with an inhale. And back. Come forward. Inhale, lean back. Forward with the exhale. Inhale. Come forward. And lean back to hold. You find your spot. Perhaps you deepen it as we stay stationary. Finding comfort. Finding strength. Adjusting. Is it the grasp? Is it the jaw? Is it the breath? Is it the focus? Go flat. A little longer. Next inhale, come to center. And then release. Lower the hips. Child's pose is the exhale. Shift a little left and right. Hands to prayer, walk the elbows forward, thumbs to the base of the neck. Pause here just to take stock of all the blessings, all those that surround us that are still within our fingertips. Family and friends, perhaps physically distant, but maybe emotionally closer. A little more care and understanding, a little more compassion, and much, much more grace. And then release your hands. Come on up. Find your way back to down dog. Perhaps a little water break. From down dog, lift your heels with an inhale. Bend your knees with the exhale. Hop to the front of the mat. Chair pose, hips low, heart high. Open up cactus arms. Bring the hands to prayer. And focus here. Thumbs to the third eye. Don't round in through your shoulders. Work to keep them back and the heart open even though the elbows come together. Release your arms up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Add a little arm balance if you wish. Add in Malasana squat, child's pose, you choose. Playing with one crow, playing with many. Perhaps you want an inversion. Transitioning to down dog when you're ready. And here, maybe tap your elbows, left and right. Return back, tabletop. Gonna move deeper into camel now. Very vulnerable pose. Totally opening up the front part of our body. I like to start with my toes curled. I like to bring my elbows back, my fingertips up so the heels of my hand press to the tops of my hips. Roll the shoulders up and back. Lead with the heart. Don't throw the neck, not the throat. Lead here. Imagine there's a string on your sternum. Lifting me up. And right here, back to the playlist. Oh Lord, I pray. All I want is a life that's good. Hands to hold me, family to ground me, and a place to call home. Deepen. If you're ready, you can release your hands to your heels. Keep pressing the hips forward, squeezing inward on your block. Come out of it as you're ready. Finding a beat or two in child's pose to release the lower back. Come back to tabletop. Take the right foot out to the side. That would be the left foot out to the side. I apologize. Left hand comes underneath your nose. Right arm reaches up. Leverage to that left hand. Reach to the heart. Take a breath in together and then exhale. Thread your needle. Right shoulder to the earth. Draw the right hip back. Stay grounded through the left foot. And then again, the words to this song. Acknowledging that there's uncertainty. But in this song, I acknowledge that my God is real. And so your God is real. He has his hand on you, and he's protecting you. And loving your soul. Bring your left hand in, unwind, lift your heart up, hands to the mat. Ultimately, all we can have right now is our faith, trust and assurance. Grab your block. Let's open ourselves up again, camel pose. Take it deeper if you wish. Top with the feet down, start with the feet down, or stay high. Lift through the shoulders, press into the palms, hips come forward, sternum open, throat flat. Wherever you are in your practice is right where you're supposed to be. Wherever you are in this situation is right where you're supposed to be. Be content. Be content with this opportunity to connect deeper with your family as they are closer, to allow your children to play outside, to hold the hands of someone dear, or to reach out virtually and let them know you care. Returning to child's pose as you're ready. Walk the hands to pair of thumbs to the base of the neck, walk the elbows forward. And release your hands, come up to your tabletop. I'm going to turn to face you this time. Walk your right leg out, walk your right hand underneath your nose. Lift through your heart and pause here. Don't rush to threads. Stay for the opportunity to be open and reach high. Take a breath in and then exhale. Thread your needle. Surrender then. Surrender completely. Let your thoughts go. Connect with that breath. Use your right hand to support you. Unwind. Lift up with the inhale. Hands to the mat, tabletop with your exhale. If you want pigeon on your back, transition to your back. Pigeon from down dog. Right leg up. Right knee to the earth. And if you're using down dog, I'm going to encourage you to stay upward for a beat or two. Use that block underneath your hip to support you, not collapsing into your ligaments and your joints. Perhaps you can bring your elbows back, hands, palms back to your hips. Square forward, stay open, stay bright. Release your hands, slide the block out, roll up to seated if you're on your back. Turn to Janu Sirsasana, bring this right foot up high inside the left thigh, bring your right fingertips outside the left knee, left fingertips outside the sacrum, turn. And then release, come to center. Left forearm can come on the shin or to the earth. Lift through the shoulder, reach that arm up. Bend the elbow, fingertips behind the ear. Try not to collapse into your left side. Try not to lift off the right hip. Feel the stretch and extension along the right side of the body. palms back to the front of the mat. Catch your left toe. Lift your right knee to your thigh. Think knee and nose. Step back plank. Knees, chest, chin, hover. Cobra, up dog. Return to chaturanga. Plank. Down dog. Pigeon to your back if you choose. The left leg up. For the supine approach, but we're staying upward, I'm going to use a more sturdy block on my left side. And I'm going to keep it relatively high, because my left knee doesn't support the pressure, doesn't hold very well in this pose. So I need the support. It's where my practice is. I'm not going to fight that knee anymore. I'm going to nurture it and build strength around it. My left knee is never going to be the same as my right, and that's just okay. Now I'm going to settle with my breath. Transition from wherever you are. Jani Shasasana. I'm going to turn to face you. Left foot up high inside the thigh. Take a tall twist. Come through to center. Right forearm down inside. Bring the right ribs under. Left arm straight up. Bend the elbow, fingertips behind the ears. So that distance from the hip to the shoulder, to the elbow and heart. See if you can find movement in your sternum. And then return, come back forward. Step back to your plank. Thigh to the ribs, knee to the nose. Now plank pose. Knees, chest, chin, hover. One more up dog. Make it bright. Hold it here. Keep your legs strong. Pull from the navel to the sternum. And then exhale to down dog. Lift your heels with an inhale. Hop through to seated with your exhale. Extend the legs out, pull the flesh from underneath the sits bones. Lift the arms up with the inhale. Take your fold part way. Scoot your hips back. Knees can be soft. It's not about straight legs. Lengthen inhale, fold a little deeper. Get more distance on your inhale. Complete your fold with your exhale. You can bind with your big toes. You can bind with the mat. Ankles, feet. Just keep working the hips back. Perhaps this is as deep as your fold goes today. Be content with that. Don't compromise the pose just to get your thighs and your chest together. This is where you need to be. Pause and lift your knees. You can find that kind of little movement in the sternum, a little bit like a cat-cow, just by using your breath. Wherever you are, come on up. Plant your feet. Arms reach forward. Feet stay grounded. We're lowering to the mat. Slowly. 5, C curve in the spine. Protect your lower back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shoulders to the earth. Knees to your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. Acknowledge you. Right where you are. All that you give to others. Take a couple moments for an inversion of choice. You choose. You can plant your feet. You can find your cushy little block. Bring your hips down, lift your feet. You can transition to shoulder stand if you're comfortable with that in your practice and you know your neck is safe. You can take a more active inversion again, knowing that your neck is safe. You choose. We'll just take a few breaths. Finding a position to neutralize your spine, child's pose for a more active inversion, happy baby pose if you're on your back. We're settled into Shavasana. We're headed towards Shavasana. As you're ready, just lie back to your mat and find that sweet space of surrender and release. Let your legs extend out to the left and to the right. And then know this, you can't skip chapters. That's not how life works. You have to read every line, meet every character. You won't enjoy all of it. Some chapters will make you cry for weeks. You will read things you don't want to read. You will have moments when you don't want the pages to end. But you must keep going. Stories keep the world revolving. Live your story. Be content. Don't miss out. Find contentment. Find Santosha. Practice it. Complete contentment. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Hands to prayer, thumbs at the heart center. Close with a round of Om. Breathe in and release. Inhale for Om. Om. to the third eye. The light and divinity of me honors that shines within you. May you walk with grace and strength. Namaste. Namaste, baby. Have an amazing day, and thank you for practicing with me.